Okay, we're going to start talking all over again. So welcome to the December memory keeping call. We're excited to have you here and hope that you welcome to the December memory keeping are ready for a fun experience. And I'm actually going to put myself on hold for just a minute because I'm getting some feedback and see if that'll fix the problem. Okay, to get us started today, let me go through kind of the agenda. We have some messages from Sharon, Rhonda, and Lisa. Then we have our guest speaker, Tom Chenault, that we're so excited to have Santa Tom here with us. We're going to go through our new products for January, our product information, talk about a few events coming up, point out a resource, and then talk about our next meeting. So to get us started this morning, we're going to hear from Sharon, and then Rhonda, and then Lisa Bernson, hopefully will be joining us shortly. So I'm going to turn the time over to Sharon for just a moment. Thanks for joining us, Sharon.
Hey, thank you. I'm here in the studio with Stacy, and I am so excited. This is like Christmas morning, and when I say we have Santa on, Tom, we mean it because you really change lives, and you've been such a devoted fan of the memory industry, so we're honored to have you on. And Stacy, we're the luckiest people in the world to have Stacy with us. We're a force to be reckoned with, and that's my message as we go forth into this new year. I'm excited for the leadership that we have, the Wallachs who own this company, who believe in us and are saying, let's make some great things happen. And if we can't make things happen, then shame on us, because we have the greatest force of women in this memory making industry here within Youngevity, and Rhonda Anderson with a track record of only over 20 years, and Lisa Bernson. We can make anything happen. But mostly I thank you for your devotion at this time, and on behalf of my daughter Candace May and myself, Candy, who wrote the first storybook, we say welcome, and we're excited about the next hour with all the giveaways and Tom on board to help us answer questions and to change our lives as well. So Merry Christmas. Thank you for being on, and we look forward to a fabulous, fabulous new year. Thanks, Stacy.
Sharon, thanks so much. We love having you part of this group, and I appreciate your sweet words and being part of this day. So Rhonda, unfortunately, is not able to join us, but she has written this beautiful little paragraph that I want to read to you. She says, I am sorry to be missing this fun and informative call. Sadly, my sister-in-law lost her very courageous battle with cancer, and I'm attending her funeral and spending time with my brother. I do send my heartfelt thanks to each of you for your passionate and consistent support of Youngevity's memory-keeping brands. I am hopeful that your Christmas celebrations are enhanced with many great Youngevity-provided gifts. I am truly excited for all that we have to look forward to in 2016. I am honored to be serving alongside you. Merry Christmas. With much love, Rhonda. So we wish Rhonda safe travels, and that she will find peace and comfort at this time of loss, and we wish she could be with us. And then Lisa, were you able to get on this morning? And I think actually Lisa is just joining us, so give her just a minute to join us, and then we'll hear a minute from Lisa. It looks like she's trying hard to get on. She's had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning, and so we're going to give her just a second here to join us. While she's coming on, we're going to do our first giveaway, because, you know, if you come early, you might as well be rewarded for being here, right? So we're going to be giving away a variety of things throughout the day, and this first thing is 50 publishing points, and they are going to Vicki McClure. Vicki McClure, you're going to get 50 publishing points. If you will email me at scroninger@heritagemakers.com, your account number will get those points deposited for you. So Vicki, congratulations, and thanks for joining us so bright and early. And I think, Lisa, are you with us now?
I am here. I just barely got
Yay.
on. So
I explained that you were having some technical difficulties, so I am so glad you were able to make it. Sorry about that. It must be that snow.
It must be. But hello, everybody, and happy holidays to everyone. And I just wanted to welcome everyone on the call also, and just tell you how excited I am for the holiday season and next year and all the possibilities with Youngevity. I also just wanted to mention, I don't know if you read the statement from Rhonda yet. Did you?
I did.
Stacey?
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry for Rhonda's loss, and my heart goes out to their family. Yesterday, I also attended a funeral, a beautiful funeral, and as I walked around the church beforehand, sorry, I might get a little emotional, but there were just photos everywhere and scrapbooks, and it really celebrated Suzanne's life. And I just couldn't help but think how the most important things in this life are relationships and memories, and also recording those memories along the way, because those photographs are what are giving those family those roses in December, and that they truly are roses in December. So I completely and thoroughly love the category, the scrapbooking, paper crafting category, and have seen how it has just helped the healing process through people's loss, and also given us all those roses in December. So anyway, welcome to the call, and I am excited to hear from Tom, and also hear about new products for January and other information. So thank you, Stacey. I'll be listening.
Thanks so much, Lisa. You are so sweet to join us, and what sweet words. Thank you for being with us this morning, and I look forward to this coming year as well. So we're going to move on to our guest, Tom Chenault. Tom, welcome. We are so excited to have you, Mr. Santa. Tom, how's your morning going?
I am doing.
Uh-oh, you're getting some serious feedback. You might need to jump off speaker.
I'm on a okay. I'll dial in because I went to the computer because you told me to. So tell a joke and I'll.
Okay, we'll tell a joke. So let's see. This is the only joke that I really know, and it's a Laffy Taffy joke. What do you call a cow with a twitch? Sharon's thinking. What do you call a cow with a twitch?
The twitchy cow.
Yes, that's good. No, not quite. How about beef jerky? Sorry, that's really a bad joke, but it's the only one I can ever remember for some dumb reason. And, it entertained the nieces and nephews on a drive to Salt Lake a couple weeks ago, so I have to keep that one in my arsenal once in a while. So, yeah, there you go. So we're going to stall for just a minute while Tom gets back on, and in fact, let's give away something else. Yeah, so we have a set of items from Our Memories for Life, and it's going to be the Pocket Party Collection, which has border strips and journal cards. It also will have a set of the 15 pocket pages and a sky blue album. Okay, so this is quite a collection. So we're going to give this set away to Heidi RV. Heidi RV. How about that, Heidi? So we will get that sent off to Heidi in no time flat. Okay, Tom, you're sounding a little better this time.
I'm a heck of a lot better. I'm in the conference room at Youngevity. Believe it or not, I had to leave my hotel at 5 a.m. to have a 6 o'clock meeting here in California, so that was early. So the cool thing is I'm out here, and I have spent a lot of time with Steve and Michelle Wallach hearing what's going on inside of Youngevity 2016, and so much of it is focused around you guys. And I know that most of you know, because I've announced it, because I about swallowed my cigar, Denise spent about $1,300 over and above the credit in her account on Heritage Makers and Our Memory for Life products over the Christmas holidays here. So our house is just populated with insanely cool stuff from Heritage Makers and from Our Memories for Life, and obviously Lisa Berenson. But what's so amazing to me is that Dr. Wallach, his whole message has been 90 for life forever. And we were supposed to really be that was kind of like the focal point of everything inside of the company, which is a wonderful thing. But when you've got a bunch of memory makers trying to squeeze that into a conversation, it was very difficult to have somebody go to your website and see 90 for Life before they saw what you were really doing and what your real passion was. And what I love about the direction of the company in 2016 is they're going to make these beautiful portals. And the portals are going to be, you know, whether it's anthology, where you come in, you see that, and then you see the nutrition and the various other portfolio companies of Youngevity. And it's going to really do a lot for all, you know, the memory keeping is such a huge part of what Youngevity's big plans are, because you guys are you're the power. And Brad Kinson realizes it, obviously. He's got great collaboration from the leaders on this call, and it's just getting better by the minute. And as we get out there in 2016, and they're going to do road trips in the whole shot, and instead of us having to customize ourselves for Youngevity has kind of customized itself for us. And you get to pick your passion and be that passion and still know that you've got all these other Youngevity products behind it that are going to obviously complement anybody. So you've got a zillion different portals to pay from, to buy from, but people aren't going to be confused about where your real passion is. And I'm not completely up to speed because I never have been really technically involved with what goes on inside of doing any one of the 3 or 4 heritage makers or anthologies or Our Memory for Life products. But I know that this new endeavor that they've got, where they've got Sean Brown and Stacy and everybody really playing a much bigger role as far as our footprint out there and bringing in this party plan kind of compensation inside of what we've already got, is just life-changing, apparently, for all the people that have been doing these parties and having to figure out a way to make a little extra money at it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that over 2013 and 14, you guys were kind of like the mouse that roared. You know, if you look at what you did, is you came in here and it was a completely different brand that refused to go away. It just kept getting louder and bigger. And as Steve Wallach and Michelle Wallach and Dave Brisky and all those people kept seeing the power of a Sharon or a Candy or a Lisa or a Wendy or a Lisa, and now I've opened that can of worms, I'm going to have to say about 18,000 names. But at the end of the day, you guys are, and I keep calling you guys, and that's insulting, and I'm going to quit doing that. I'm thinking as I'm speaking. But the point I'm trying to make is not only do you buy the heritage makers, those heritage makers in the Our Memories for Life and the anthology products, you have just done an incredible job of switching that buying into the nutrition too. And that's what's flipping everybody out here, because the industry is so populated with women. I mean, you take a look at where all the leaders are, and they're all women. And what's exciting about that is now we've got this little army developing itself of women that are buying all of the companies of Youngevity. So that whole transfer buying concept that built Amway, that built all the giant companies where you're really buying from yourself, we had problems on the nutrition side getting people to grasp that. But I'll tell you one thing right now, you people have not even had an iota of issue with that. And all you've done is started adding and adding and adding. And Steve and Brad Kinson and Dave Brisky and Michelle were smart enough to say, man, these people are going to continue doing that, and they're going to lead the way. So I'm just telling you, you've done a lot over the last couple of years. And I know that it hasn't been easy. And I know there's other people trying to enter the space and trying to take away and come with some stories. And as I hear about this technology center, as I hear about the plans going forward, I don't think there is going to be a competitor out there that's going to be able to tie our shoes from a technology standpoint, from a storage standpoint, from a bringing a beautiful product to market standpoint. And all we need to do is let these guys develop. And obviously we ran, and I'm kind of a straight guy, as everybody's going to tell you. So I'm going to pull the elephant out of the refrigerator right now. It was a speed bump, having everything that went down via New Hampshire and a few of the people in Utah that we have to overcome. And that is taking a little bit of time. So there's some things happening that are for the better, and there's some things happening that are extremely frustrating. I guess that the meeting locator has been a complete mess. And so and then they found out that everybody else thought the other guy was doing it, and they picked that ball up yesterday, and that's going to change in a hurry. But there's just a lot of reassigning and redefining of roles and jobs that's going to take a little more time. But I am promising you guys, we are on the right track. And first and foremost in their minds is this crew. So I think with what you've got going on with Sean Brown, with all of the leadership that you've already got throughout the world with your crew, that you guys are on the front row as far as being able to adapt to where Youngevity is going, be a part of where Youngevity is going, and lead the way as where Youngevity is going. So I don't know what else you want, Stacy or Sharon or any of you that spoke up earlier. Lisa, it's nice to hear your voice. I'm sick about poor Rhonda. She lives just down the road from me, so we'll drop some flowers her way, but doggone it, that's just no good. And so I hate hearing that. So I think that I'm excited. I mean, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all the correct things I'm supposed to say. And I love you guys. What's up? What do I say now?
Tom, do you mind if I ask if anyone has any questions?
Yeah. And here's what only with the request. Here's what I will do. If you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you if I know the answer. And if I know the answer, I'm going to tell you that I'll tell you the answer. But if you ask me a question I don't know the answer to, I'm just going to tell you that. Please don't think I'm dumb. Just know I'm uninformed, and I promise you I will find the answer. So anybody that asks anything, I will get after the answer for you. So go ahead.
Okay, anyone have some questions? So one question is by New Hampshire thing, does he mean the recent change in leadership? And that is what you're referring to, right?
Yeah, the change in leadership, and obviously we lost an office out there and lost some key people that I'm going to miss. I mean, they were good people, and it shakes things up, and yeah, it's hard to replace good people in a hurry, and that happened in a hurry, and we weren't ready for it, in my opinion, and it's taken a little time to readjust to that. So yeah.
Anyone else have any questions while we have Tom available for a couple of minutes? Candy, we appreciate your comment. It helps to hear about how the memory keeping group is a big part of YGY, but we've had much of a sense of how we have been viewed by corporate. Thanks for sharing that. And Kristen's excited for 2016.
Yeah, and let's face it. I think that a lot of, I'm trying to say this politically correct so it doesn't come back to haunt me. I think a lot of people that end up coming into Youngevity in the form of strategic alliances for a long time felt like very ugly stepsisters. And we were trying to really put a square peg in a round hole. And I think it was because there wasn't a lot of vision involved with bringing them over strategically and integrating the two cultures. It was just kind of like that. And I think that the change of direction over the last 3-4 months towards making everybody a part of instead of an add-on has made a huge difference, and I think it's just beginning. So I hope it came out the way I wanted to say it. I just, if I had gotten brought in and kind of cast aside web-wise and all those things, I would have taken that a little personally myself and been saying, what about me, what about me, what about me? And I think that's kind of what happened, not intentionally, just because it was new. And I think now with what's going on with Brad Kinson especially, and making you guys a priority, and the changes that they've got going on over there management-wise in Utah, I think it's really going to help all of you immensely. So I hope that was said the way, I hope that was heard the way I tried to say it.
I heard it that way, so I think you're good.
Cool.
We have a question about the digital program, and the only thing I know about the someone looking for an update on the digital program is that it is underway. We're hoping to have kind of a first look to a select group of people that are helping us with the development of that digital program sometime in January or February. Do you know anything else about the new digital program that you can share?
No, but I did leave. So Steve, this morning I said, I'm going to need an update on the digital program that I can share. So he texted Brad and told Brad to give me an update. So I know for a fact I'm going to have a verbal update today that I will get to you, Stacy, that you can actually route from Brad's mouth to my ears. I'll interpret it, so that probably won't be exactly good, but at the end of the day, I will get that to you.
Sounds great. Okay, we have
Right.
a question about the party plan compensation. Anything you can expound on that?
Yeah, Sean Brown's hair is on fire. This guy, I mean, that's what's so crazy about him is, you know, he's got that little goofy demeanor, and if you take a picture of him, he scrunches up his nose just like my granddaughter. I think he's adorable, but he is a little pit bull. And while I was in Australia, New Zealand for a month, he knew I was there, and he was calling me like every day saying, Tom, look at this, this is what I'm going to present to Steve and those guys. So now he's got himself in the door for you people, and I think that's going to be like a dog chasing a bone, and I would tell you that that's moving like the wind, and I don't even need to ask Sean Brown about that because that's the way that guy rolls. He's not going to parties. He's not combing his hair. That guy is flat out working for you, and I like that.
That is true, and as soon as there are details available about that plan, we'll make sure and get that out, but it is very early in the development, but you're right, he is on fire and moving very fast on this, so that'll be good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, what will be put into the road shows of 2016?
That's a great question. What they're going to do, and I talked to Alex Tice when I heard that was going to be announced, and I go, what is this all about? And it is basically a Youngevity Cares tour. So they're going to come in and they're going to do a State of the Union all over the United States to big groups telling you just exactly what I just said, where people can actually see the management of the company. It'll start with Alex and Jeeve and Steve and Michelle and all the muckety mucks. But it's going to be a compliment to the field. It isn't going to be some sort of pouring little, let's see some pictures of things. It's going to be showing everybody. And the reason I said that is because I got a little tired of some of the CEO schools previous that just didn't have meat and potatoes there. It was just basically noise. And I said, when I heard about this, it's not going to be any of that. And they said, no, we are going to bring home the bacon. We're going to show people why they are in the right place at the right time. We're going to put our money where our mouth is. We're going to be in towns, and we're going to put these meetings on to show people how much we care and how committed we are. So it's going to kind of be a management paid for big distributor update gathering in an effort to show everybody that you're in the right place at the right time.
That sounds amazing. That will be very exciting to see roll out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Do you see the YGY ordering, marketing, and accessibility being more mobile, like available on everyone's smartphone in the future?
Yeah. These guys, that technology center up there is going to be scary. And here's the difference between where we were and where we're going to be shortly is nothing's going to be patched together anymore. So before they had like 4, and I didn't know this, they had like 4 different great ideas called the app and called the one kind. It was a mess. So they just kind of stitched them together and hoped they worked. And instead, what they've done is they're reinventing everything to be underneath one platform that is going to be bad to the bone. So what that means is you're going to have everything seamless across all fronts. And when people look at your website or they look at your mobile apps, they're actually going to be excited instead of frustrated trying to get, what you didn't realize is all the stuff that was all those systems they had were basically fighting with themselves behind the scenes to do what you wanted done. That's not going to happen anymore. It's going to be smooth, it's going to be classy, it's going to be fluid, and it's going to be fast. That's what we want. So that's coming fast, and you can see that on the new anthology. You can see that on the MK Collab site. Those are kind of a picture of the future, so to speak, and they're moving on that with blaze speed.
Wonderful. And this question I can answer, I happen to know this, but wanting to clarify that Brad's role now, he is the Chief Technology Officer, so where he was involved in launching MK Collab, he's been now brought into the corporate environment as the Chief Technology Officer. And so when Tom's referring to his role, that's what we're talking about with that. And then also, once I have the information from Tom about the update on the digital product, I will post that on our Facebook page as well as send it out to the top leaders that I communicate with on a regular basis so that they can spread the word as well. So we'll make sure that that information does get out. Any last words, Tom?
No, you guys, just thank you. Thank you for putting up with us. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for knowing that at the end of the day, these people, with the size of their hearts, the size of their heart's going to get caught up with the size of their brain, the size of their intention. And I've been with them for 18 years. And I'm telling you, this ship over 18 years should have sunk on several occasions. But Michelle and Steve and a lot of the people stayed up till, 24/7. They put everything they had into it. And now it's this incredibly profitable, stable machine, but their hearts haven't changed. And they are there for you. And the meeting I'm in right now, by the way, is it's 99 about Steve's commitment to every distributor, every rep, every person in this company, and what's going on out there in the regulatory world and all the things happening, and the fact that Youngevity and all of us are in better shape than 99.9% of those companies out there. So you guys should be very proud. You can go to sleep tonight. You can go through Christmas and New Year's knowing that Steve Wallach and Michelle Wallach's eyes are popping open at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking about your problems. So that's a good thing for me. I'm 64 years old, and it is very gratifying knowing that as I do go into my 60s and 70s and 80s, that I've got a company that's going to be there with me. So I love you guys, and thank you for letting me be a part of this call.
Well, Tom, we really appreciate it, especially that it is early for you there in California. So thank you so very much for joining us, and have a wonderful day and a very Merry Christmas.
You are, and by the way, you are one diligent little communicator. I want to tell you, I have never seen more consent. You guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if you noticed, but I have been reading a script the entire time. She has me on point. So she's the greatest woman in the world. That's a joke, but it was almost that. So thank you so much, and I love you guys.
Thanks, Tom. Have a great day.
Merry Christmas.
All right, see ya.
Okay, we're going to move on, but before we move on, I want to do one more giveaway, and this time we're giving away the new Family Time Pocket kit from Anthology by Lisa Bernson, and this is going to Kim Haynes. Kim, we appreciate you joining us this morning, and we're excited to send that off to you, so we will get in touch with you about your address. So let's talk about some new products. Heritage Maker Studio. In the basic collection, we have this first one called Everyday June. Now, don't be alarmed that it says 2015. We thought this kit was ever classic. It's got some beautiful papers with some fun designs. Love these frames that are included that you can use for placing your photos or your journaling and things. So watch for Everyday June as a basic collection. Then we have big memory stick figures. I'm telling you what, these little guys are so adorable. They're simple, but I think they're going to make a little bit of a pop on anything that you create. And so this, again, is a basic collection, the big memory stick figures. And again, these will be available in January, so watch for those. The Pocket Love collection that's being released by Katie Petit for January is also going to be in studio, so we'll show you some close-ups of that in just a minute. Then going into our premiere selection, the first one is Pocket Life January, and this is just a little bit of what is included in this. There are papers, there are cards that would fit into a pocket page if you were printing them, but make it so easy to create grid layouts and designs, and lots of embellishments, so many fun things in this Pocket Life January. Then we have Free Snuggles. This one kind of bridges the gap between winter and Valentine's, because you're going to see lots of pinks and hearts, but there's also some very basic designs with polka dots and zigzags. So watch for this one again if you're looking for some winter or some bright, happy, fun Valentine's things. Free Snuggles. Then from Anthology by Lisa Bernstein, we have Family Time. This is the kit that came out in December that is the pocket collection. So if you're looking for some great cards to put into your grid designs, this is one. Family Time, and it has some really fun, playful colors and some great quotes on these cards. And also, this is the kit that's going to come out in January, but we're giving you the artwork a little early on this one. It's called XOXO, again, Anthology by Lisa Bernstein. Some fun Valentine's designs, and just things you can use anytime you want to express your love. So let's switch over to our Memories for Life. This is the newest Pocket collection that's coming out, Pocket Love by Katie Petit, and these designs are so fun. You're going to find border strips like this set. You'll see that there are 15 designs. You're getting 30 border strips, 2 of each design. And they were designed to coordinate with the Love collection that came out last year. So if you have stickers and papers from that, these are a color match to that collection. So you're going to see that there's lots of fun designs like these hanging hearts, but there's also some elegance like these fun. Now, I'm going to call them geraniums, but I bet there's something different, so don't quote me on the geranium thing. Okay, but there's some very classic and some really cute designs in this, plus some great just backgrounds on these bottom ones, stripes and polka dots that are a little bit hard to see, but they are great designs. Then we have journaling cards. Again, there are 30 journaling cards. They are double-sided. So these are the designs that you're going to be looking for on those. Some of them are duplicated. They are wonderful for capturing your journaling. They make fun mats for photos as well if you have to trim your photos down a little bit. But let me show you one layout possibility on this. And this is why I love this journaling card, because it's a great spot for making a list, what makes me smile. And then you can easily list things about the photos or about the people you're capturing on this particular layout. And again, this is using Pocket Love with the pocket pages. So quick and easy to put together these layouts. Just slide your photos in, slide in your border strip and your journaling card, and you're ready to go. Also from our Memories for Life, solid color cardstock. Now here's the cool thing about this. A, there are 18 colors. B, you're getting 10 sheets of double-sided 80-pound cardstock, all in that color. And these colors coordinate with the Katie Petit collection. So you'll see that there are pinks and reds that are going to look beautiful with the Love collection and the Pocket Love. There are blues that are going to look great with the Pocket Primary collection. So if you're looking for some cardstock, and we've heard people say, I just want one color that I can pull from and not have to worry about, oh, I only have 2 sheets of this color. Now you're getting 10 sheets of that double-sided cardstock. And again, this will be ready in January for you. Here's what our auto ship looks like for January for our Memories for Life. You're getting the Pocket Love journal cards, the Pocket Love border strips, Then you're also getting 2 of the solid cardstocks, which are not shown yet because I didn't have photos of those, but it's Petal Pink, Classic Red, so they're going to look beautiful with this collection. Then you're also getting the Heart Paws design cartridge, and you know me and my dogs, that is such a cute little border punch. Then for your journaling and doodling, you've got your white jelly pen and the new silver jelly pen. So watch for this as an auto ship for January, and that will be available January 1st. Actually, since the 1st of the holiday, it will be available January, I want to say 4th or 5th, whatever that Monday is. Gosh, I should have a calendar in front of me, huh? Okay, Lisa Burnson products. This is that XO paper collection I was telling you about, and just like the previous paper collections, it comes in a fun folder that has 2 sides to it, 2 flaps, and places where you can write notes about the photos that you want to journal about, or take notes on the memories that are captured here. It has papers, it has these fun embellishments, the 3D stickers, has die cuts, all sorts of fun things, and there's one layout to show you just how cute these papers and designs are and how easily they come together. And you'll notice that they don't have to be used for Valentine's. It's about love, showing the love for those that you are wanting to remember in your layouts. And you can use it for cards, whatever you would like to do. So it's a fun paper collection with lots of embellishments and twine and things as well. Also, here's our January stamp kit. This one is really fun because it has all those months of the year. So as you're trying to journal throughout the year, you can easily capture what month it was. You have those fun journal spots, the circle and the rectangle. The arrow is great to do in a color and then type, how about stamp happiness over it, or this way details. So if you're looking for a great way to just keep track of things through the year, this is a stamp set that you'll definitely want to have. Okay, let's look at some product inspiration. We have this layout by Lauren Hines that uses the Joyous Noel by Katie Petit. Such a cute layout, and we do have an idea sheet for this one. So if you're looking for the exact steps and products that she used, you can find that on the Youngevity website under resources. But I want to point out that she has made this fun border here using the pinking border cartridge and just ran some paper through it. She's used the new foam squares to pop up the strips that she cut apart from the border strip for the words. So lots of things that she's tied together to make this beautiful layout. So again, if you're looking for an idea sheet, it's on the Youngevity website under resources. Then we have some cards using the Anthology December stamp set. There's quite a variety of things in this stamp set that you can use either for Valentine's or for just letting someone know you love them. This one down here in the lower right corner, it's a shaker card. See the depth that you have here? And she's put some little sequins in it. So cute. And this is embossed. So if you haven't done heat embossing, basically you're stamping with a clear colored ink and then you're sprinkling embossing powder on top of it, heat setting it, and it gives it a slightly raised effect. It's a great way to make a quick and easy card that you don't have to color, but if you like this design and want to color it, there's a fun example up here. And then if you're looking for something that's not even maybe Valentine's Day, we have some options over here with the Je t'aime card and some flowers. These flowers are part of that stamp set. So looking for some fun ideas for stamping, grab that December stamp set. And then we have from Heritage Makers Year in Review Storybooks. We've added a new template. This one's called Family Snapshots. It's perfect for your social media images that are square. And it gives you, it's not so stark as some of the other Instagram style books out there. It's got a little color to it and some few embellishments, but it lets those photos be the focus. This is a 5x5 album. So if you're looking for a way to kind of capture some of your favorite photos for the year, this might be one way to do that. Okay, let's give away something else to our listeners today. How about we go to 50 Heritage Makers points, and my mouse is not cooperating, but we are going to give points away to Mary 4. Mary 4, we will be getting you 50 Heritage Makers Publishing points. And while we're on the giveaway track, let's give away the primary pocket Our Memories for Life kit, and this one is going to Camille Howard. Camille Howard, we will get in touch with you about getting shipped to you the Our Memories for Life primary pocket collection. So let's talk about product information. For January Heritage Makers, 10% discount is on greeting cards, address labels, both sizes, and playing cards. And the reason for this is that we know that if you're going to be doing any kind of Valentine's projects, you probably want to get a jump on that early. And we're going to have some blog posts that will help you see creative ways that you can use playing cards and address labels to create some cute Valentines. And of course, greeting cards, you can customize those to create whatever kind of cute cards you want to send out to people. Upcoming events. We don't have Studio U scheduled yet. I'm working on a topic schedule, so we'll get that information out to you through our leaders and on Facebook. But I also want to bring to your attention there's a special Our Memories for Life call that's on January 5th, which is a Tuesday. So now we know that January 4th is a Monday. This special call is with Nick Kelch, and he's talking about smartphone photography. You'll see the link here that you can use to register for that, or it has been on several of the Facebook pages. Contact your leader, and the leader can get in touch with us, and we'll give you the link. But this is a great call that you won't want to miss. He has some wonderful tips on photography, especially using your smartphones. I carry my DSLR with me everywhere, but it's funny how many times I just pull out my smartphone because it's right there. It's easy. It's got great resolution. So this would be a great opportunity to learn a little bit more about your smartphone photography. Next up, the Memory Keeping Idea Book. It has been updated. It was updated in October, and if you want to see that latest release, it's there. You'll have a new version coming out in February that will show some of our new products, so watch for that. But for now, the latest version is found here at heritagemakers.com, Idea Book. Okay, I'm feeling the giveaway come again. This time we're going to do stamps from Anthology, and we're giving you the December and November stamp sets. So that's 2 stamp sets that you can use. And this time we're giving it to Sarah Lou Lance. Sarah Lou Lance, you're going to experience the fun of stamping. And if you aren't familiar with stamping, you just give me an email and I'd be happy to walk you through it because I think stamping is one of the funnest things. Okay, the last thing is just questions and things, so I'm going to just wrap up our giveaways. I have 50 points again for Heritage Makers, and this time our points are going to Linda McCormick. Linda McCormick, you're getting 50 publishing points, which means you have some money to spend there, girl. Okay, how about the Vintage Pocket Collection? We're going to give the Vintage Pocket Collection to Joy Wallace. Joy, we will get in touch with you about how to get you that vintage pocket collection that comes with pocket pages as well as a new sky blue cover set. And our final thing is the Valentine Shaker, or I'm sorry, Make and Shake card kit that has adorable designs in it. And we're going to give that one to Nancy Botcher. Oh. Nancy, we're going to get you that set so that you have plenty of time to make your cards for Valentine's. And if you haven't tried these shaker cards, they are so fun because it has all the stuff that you need, and if you've never gotten a shaker card, you'll want to make one and send it to someone because it is so fun. You get to shake it and see all the things shake around. It's like a little snow globe in a card. I think it's a beautiful concept. Okay, so any last questions before we wrap up? And we want to make sure that you know our next call is going to be Tuesday, January 26th at 9 a.m. That's our 4th Tuesday. So I'm wondering if there's any last questions before we move on. And I do see a question about getting the memory book idea book in a PDF format. I do believe it's out there. I will make sure that we get that information out to our leaders in Facebook where you can find that PDF version. And more sneak peeks for January this month. I will be getting you some sneak peeks through our social media locations for the Our Memories for Life and Anthology products to get you excited about what you can buy there. So yes, we will be working on that as well. And time frame for the Border Maker cartridges. Any day. They are in the port and they are making their way to the warehouse, and we're hoping that they arrive today, but it could be tomorrow. So I don't want to promise you anything, but as soon as we know, they will be announced on the social media. We'll let all the leaders know because we know you're anxious to get those. So as soon as those are available, we will make sure you know about that also. Okay, everyone, thank you again for joining us. I appreciate Sharon and Rhonda and Lisa being a part of this. Rhonda, not in person, but by her written word, and Tom for taking the time out of his busy schedule to get us excited about 2016 and the possibilities and sharing what he knows about the future. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Stacey.
Have a wonderful holiday. Be safe if you are traveling. But most important, have fun, share your story, and be creative. And we will see you January 26th. Bye.